Do you think 4 days was too long? Because it seemed way longer to me than 4 days. Do you think that 4 days was too long for them to be brought in?
For us to be asking, is it too long? We know the answer to that. For that to even be a question, like we
Mhm.
saw, I watched the same thing. I stood there. They made me eat it. They made me bite it, and however you want to say, take it on the chin. In the hood, like we said, make me take it on the chin. That's why I have adapted the head up, chest out, because they made me be like that. They made me stand there and watch that. It was a person I couldn't do nothing to. Anybody who know me know where I'm from. They know how I am. And it was a person I couldn't do nothing to. I couldn't say nothing to because it's the law.
Mhm.
They made me stand there and take that.
Because you can't. Who protects you when the bad guy is the guy who's supposed to protect you? And
Hey,
how can you fight someone that you can't fight because that person's the law? So I clearly understand it. It's heartbreaking because there's no way that you can get the justice you want. Speaking of which, what would you and your family consider justice? What should be the punishment in your eyes?
what's the punishment if me and you go kill a man like that?
Going right to jail.
Okay, that's the punishment. They set the standards. They set the punishment. What makes it any different since we not in the racist system in the racist world? What makes it any different if me and you kill them or they kill them? The rules and the laws supposed to still be the same. If me and you kill them, we know where we going. School.
We going right. We getting locked up. We going. We
We
going right
we
away.
might go we might gonna get fried, school, especially on
Mm-hmm.
some racism stuff. I know in Texas we about gonna be getting fried, school. You hear me?
New York, you're going to jail at least. New York, you
Okay,
definitely going.
okay. Now check this out, school. Why we had to do all that for y'all to arrest these people?
100%. I agree with you. What what makes you the most angry about this entire situation?
That I can't do nothing. That you made me set up and you made me set up and take it. You made me set up and take it like I can't do nothing. Like you made me just set up there and take that. Like I'm not. Who gives you the authority to do that to us? You make the law. You run this country. So that's how you show how we supposed to act. That's what we
Mm-hmm.
do. And the crazy part about it is he was begging for mercy. We all heard him. It's not like you didn't hear it. But they go back to that training you getting from these people that's living in a country that's already killing each other and handling their people. And now you're gonna come to this free country where it's supposed to be love for all for whoever together, however y'all saying it. But now it gets over here, it's a whole nother ball game. Why? Because he black.
I mean,
That
you saying I can't argue with you, bro. I can't argue with you. I can't disagree with you, bro. I want to see your face. So pull the camera down real quick. There you go. Um, there's so many questions. I want to hold you as long as I can because there's so
man,
many
you can
questions.
hold me. You can hold me, Scoop. Cause I want them to hear. This all I could do, so I ain't gonna stop.
Okay, I mean, people want so much clarity about this. Uh,
Ask, I'm
it's
gonna answer
also
everything.
okay. It's also said that the cop who did this to your brother actually knew him. Is that true? And if so, how did he know him?
Yes, he knew him. They both worked at the same club, the club. It was a club there that they had hip hop dancing and twerking at every like on every certain night. And my brother was the lead like bouncer. He was like the head of the security. But the officer also was the officer. He was the PD that was there, that worked there, the MPD that worked there. He was the officer there. They worked in the same club for like from what I was told 6 7 months. They've been in the same. They works together.
So then, how could I'm confused because if you worked with a guy 7 months, how could you put your knee on his neck for 10 minutes? that. Like, was it something that you heard? Maybe they had another beef. They were angry at each other. Somebody
Okay.
did something. Something had to happen here. If you know somebody for that long, for that to happen, was there anything that you heard that was like maybe a side story?
Yeah. Okay. Here you go. I know my brother. He's a big fella. He's a big black fella. They had some twerking, some I don't know, some stripper stuff going on at the club or whatnot. So say him and my brother, he flirts with the women too. I guess he playing the police role. He flirts with them. You know what I'm saying? My brother is a big black friendly guy. See, he's magnet to women even when he's not trying to mess with them. He's just like every big friendly dude. They said that my brother were in his way with a lot of his dealings with the females there. This is what I was told. And what I do know is on that video when they first grabbed my brother and set him against the wall and set him down on the ground, I do know he was cool, he was calm and collected. And I did see when that other police car pulled up and that officer there got out the car, my brother's whole behavior changed. Then when
So
he
did
got in the car, and they pulled him out the car after the other officer stood there and said, camera, camera, because they was in the camera, they pulled him out on the other side. And when they pull him out on the other side and lay him on the ground, you know what I'm saying? When they put the camera back, when the camera get back on my brother, he's saying, they finna kill me. They finna kill me. Now he know y'all finna kill him. So whatever went on in that car, when y'all put him through one side and pulled him out the other, because the Asian dude in front, if he is Asian, was hollering about camera. But we watching the truck rocking, so something going on. We watching the truck rocking, so something going on in there. But when y'all pull him out, all he's saying is y'all finna kill him.
so that
Like,
we don't you don't know exactly what happened between them, but you're saying that there had to be something that happened beforehand.
yeah, from what I'm analyzing, it had to happen beforehand. Like I was just trying to walk. That's why I was walking you through that part, Scoop. When they set him on side the building, he was calm. The video is out, y'all. So when y'all look at it, he was calm when the first two officers that wasn't being aggressive with him, that wasn't tripping with him when they guided him to the building and set him down. He sat down. Everything was cool. When that other police car pulled up with Mr. Derrick in it, my brother's behavior became a little edgy. You could see it. You could see his movements and everything. They go to pick him up off the ground. He couldn't get off the ground with the handcuffs on. So that's another reason for you not to even have to put your knee on him. You see him when he down like that with them cuffs behind his back. He can't do nothing. Because y'all just had to help him get off the ground. So what he gonna do, get up and run? He couldn't just get up just now. But anyway, when Mr. Derrick got there, like I say, my brother's behavior changed. Once Mr. Derrick came in the screen on the pitch and put his hand on my brother, communication went left. All of a sudden, now he's trying to resist. All of a sudden, he's doing all this extra stuff that he wasn't doing, that we
And he
can't
said
see him doing.
he said outright they're good because I couldn't. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I saw a part of it, but I couldn't watch it. I couldn't do it, man. I couldn't do it. So you have to walk me through it. He said they're fitting to kill me.
Yeah, he said they finna kill me. He said I can't breathe. They finna kill me. Mama, help. Mama, they finna kill me. Then you looking at the truck, you see his fetus, you see he done urinated on himself and all that just coming under the truck. And you see him stop moving and you still got your feet on his neck. Like what he do that? Like, come on, man, that's personal. What he do to you for you to do that to him? He not moving, man. Why'd you steady doing it? And the whole while, what I'm saying right now, you can hear the people in the camera saying it. He's bleeding out his nose. He not moving. He's this what the people saying that's in the crowd, Scoop. Why is you still got your feet on his neck? These what these people saying. He go limp. He goes so limp to the people in the crowd say he not moving no more. Why is you still doing that?
Wow, that's the you know, to that's crazy. Having your brother or any loved one executed in such a manner for the world to see is extremely traumatic. How do you get away from the madness, and how do you insulate your family from this? Because obviously it's traumatic, but it's so public for everybody to see. How have you been able to insulate your family from this, man? Fatman scoop.